Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are rebuilding the Detroit Lions in Madden 26. The Detroit Lions are off to a 6-4 start, which isn't terrible, but I think they could be a lot better with the amount of talent they have on their roster. And we can't lie, part of it has been with Ben Johnson leaving. Obviously, he's one of the best offensive coordinators in the league. Him leaving to be the Bears head coach, and the Bears are 7-D right now, so obviously the Ben Johnson hire was great. It just seems like the offense has been, kind of down. It's not trending in the right direction. I feel like it was a lot better last year. They only put up 9 points against the Eagles. The Eagles are a solid defense, but their offense isn't good either. That was just a very weird game, in my opinion. Amon-Ra St. Brown wasn't really utilized that much. He was. We couldn't really complete him the ball. It feels like Jared Goff really just isn't good under pressure. I don't know what it is sometimes. He has really good games, but at the same time, he has really bad games against the Eagles where he couldn't do nothing because they were pressuring him a lot. Obviously, his offense is still really, really good. In my opinion, still one of the best offenses in the league. Losing Sam Laporta for like 4 games to IR is definitely disappointing. That definitely sucks a ton. But they obviously had some injuries themselves. Jahmyr Gibbs, obviously one of the better running backs in the league. One of the better 1-2 punches. We got Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, St. Brown, Jameson Williams, Isaac Tesla, which I'm going to put him at receiver 3 for the rest of the year. I feel that's his real position anyway. And then he has obviously some injuries there. Defensively, obviously, I have a really good defense as well. Brian Branch, Aiden Hutchinson, got like Kirby Joseph. So they have a really good safety duo. Obviously, Williams was their draft pick. Defensive tackle was pretty good. Terrion Arnold. Meek Robinson has been really good for the Lions, so that's something they can rely on. But I will say cornerback room could use some help. And other than that, I still feel like this team will make the playoffs right now. They are right now at the moment the 8th seeds. They're actually out of the playoffs right now, which is interesting. But I still think they will make it in. The NFC is actually like really good this year, so there is a chance, but I don't think they're gonna miss the playoffs. I'll see you guys most likely in the playoffs. This season, we actually ended up missing the playoffs at 9-8, which is obviously so disappointing for this Lions team. We finished off as the 8th seed, so yeah, obviously those losses like the Eagles and other teams really, really hurt. Not gonna lie, so 9-8 obviously isn't great. The Seahawks won the Super Bowl. I mean, they look really good right now. They beat the Colts. Sam Darnold, Super Bowl MVP. Josh Allen won NFL MVP. Would you look at that? Ben Johnson won Coach of the Year for the Chicago Bears. That sucks for Lions fans to see. I know. Offensive Player of the Year went to Jonathan Taylor. Defensive Player of the Year went to Brian Burns. Offensive Rookie went to Mika Buka. Defensive Player went to Carson. But yeah, Seahawks win the Super Bowl. Do we have any retirements for our team? We had a couple guys, not really important players though. But yeah, I know this team was like really expensive as well, obviously, especially after re-signing Aiden Hutchinson. I know they're going to be a really expensive team. We forgot to look at the stats, so I'll go and look at that. Now, we do have a $30 million in cap, which is a solid amount. Jared Goff with the solid season. You know, we all know what Jared Goff is at this point. Rushing at about 1,238 yards and 10 touchdowns from Gibbs. Montgomery had really good rushing yards as well. I want to have these two to stick around, hopefully. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I saw a season. Jameson Williams. I feel like this offensive playbook is fine, but I would love to see Jameson Williams get more involved in this offense as well. That's what I kind of want to hope it for. You know, he had a solid season, obviously. He hasn't been that involved recently for the Lions. I know it kind of picked up late in the last couple of games, but throughout the season, I feel like he do so much better with him as well. 800 14.5 sacks, 8.5 from Muhammad, 5.5 from Derek Barnes, 5.5 from DJ Reader, and then 4 from Jack Campbell. Interceptions, we had 3 from Kirby Joseph, 2 from Amik Robertson. We had 1 from Alex. We had 1 from Terrion Arnold and 1 from DJ Reed Jr. Well, it's time I see we need to re-signing stage. So we got Jahmyr Gibbs, which is a 5th-year option, so that's amazing. We got Jack Campbell, that's a 5th-year option, which we'll go and accept that as well. Kind of a no-brainers here. And then $30 million, we can obviously probably look to re-sign Malcolm Rodriguez. He's a pretty good will linebacker. Which I don't even know if he'll stick around, man. I do want him back, but we'll see. And he will test read to Malcolm Rodriguez. We're probably going to lose him, which sucks. Levi, I want to save as much money as I can. I guess Alex, if we can re-sign him instead, I wouldn't mind him. Although he's older, I still want to have a will linebacker here, and he will stick around. So we get Alex over Malcolm Rodriguez. I would have liked my Rodriguez, but it's fine. DJ Reader, I want to save as much money as we can for the future. Going 9 or 8 probably isn't going to be something that's going to stick around. So yeah, I'm going to let DJ Reader go to free agency. And then, yeah, we'll go and do something like that. We could re-sign our kicker. I'll re-sign our kicker, I guess. We could just do that. Jake Bates. I'm pretty sure he's a pretty solid kicker for the Lions. So we'll go ahead and bring him back, and then yeah, I'll see you guys if he wants to stick around, obviously. So pay him a little bit more money. Okay, he doesn't want to stick around, whatever. I'll see you guys in free agency, and then we'll see how our lineup is looking. All right, here's how the team is looking like heading into free agency. Sam Laporta is back. Penny Sewell. So yeah, I feel like on the offensive line, really what we can use is a center and a left guard. Those are the two biggest needs in the O-line that I do want to address. Guys like going down overall as well. Jared Goff has regressed a little bit as well. I'm aware of that. But offensively, I don't really want to mention anything but the offensive line. I still feel like the offensive line is good with the best right tackle in the league and a really good left tackle. But I do want to get a center and a left guard. Defensively, there are some things we'll work on as well. Obviously, Liam McNeil is playing right edge. I'm 100% sure he's a defensive tackle. He is a defensive tackle. So obviously, we'll switch that and get a right guard in the building, or right edge in the building. I have to say. So yeah, right edge is a need. I sworn they had one. I don't know why he's playing defensively. That's weird. So right edge and maybe some other like defensive tackle 3. I know cornerback's a big need as well. But I know the Lions, like I said, they draft really good. So we might not even, sign a free agent. I mean, we'll see if there's any good free agents that I like. So we got Travis Kelce. Okay, we got Zeitler, Brisker, Joel Petonio. We got Reggie Gilliam. So obviously there's the best, things that we really need the most. I mean, there's some guys, but don't really have interest in any of these guys, honestly. Here are the two guys I'm targeting for agency. I'm trying to get Tevin Jenkins and Dax Hill to come over to Detroit. These would be two really good signings. Not really, not really that expensive too. Two guys that can be starters for us next year, and we are gonna land none of them. We're not even gonna land. Oh, Tevin Jenkins is still deciding. Dax Hill isn't gonna choose us, so never mind. He has not no interest. He's probably going to the Broncos. So Tevin Jenkins would be the only guy signed. I'd love that, and he will get Tevin Jenkins. So I'm fine with that. We'll probably draft the corners. I think Tevin Jenkins would be our left guard. I mean, all we need is a center in the draft. Each year went to the Panthers, but all we need is a center and probably some extra corner help and maybe an edge rusher next to Aiden Hutchinson or opposite of Aiden Hutchinson. And I think we're really good heading into next season. I think we'll bounce back pretty easily, though. Still a great roster. So at the 16th pick in the NFL draft, I will be drafting myself a starting center. This is what we need, so I'm going to go ahead and draft him. Don't know how to pronounce that name, but he will be our starting center. We did reach on that pick a little bit. We desperately need a starting center in the future. Just like that, the offensive line is complete, at least for now, which means now we can focus on other things, probably like the defensive side of the football. So cornerback is a need, and right edge is a need. Or I don't know if it's left or right edge, but edge is a need. So we can take LT. I don't hate that pick at all. I think he'll be the pick right away. So LT, Overton is going to be the pick here. He will play edge. Opposite side of 800 is going to be right number 67, draft him at 48. And on my third round pick, I want to go and draft myself a cornerback. If we can draft that, this will be a complete draft, in my opinion. We don't even have a third round pick. Never mind. So we'll have to draft in the 4th round. Completely forgot that they didn't have a third round pick. So is there any cornerbacks that we like at all? So what do we got for ourselves? So we got D'Angelo Pods. We got Davison. So we might not even draft unless this guy D'Angelo Pods is pretty good. He's 5'9" though. C catching, C man coverage, C press, beat a D zone coverage. He doesn't look that good. He's a little fast, I guess, but let me look at other things. So like I just said, we don't need a receiver. We can take defensive tackle, DeMonte, Kilgore. I think I might go a Pazzo because we really do need or we can just take defensive tackle. I don't know which one I want to draft more. I think defensive tackle might be more important for this defense, although I'm probably going to take D'Angelo Prods. So I'm going to take a shot on D'Angelo Prods. Prods, 5'9" corner. He's ranked number 121. Draft him at 112. Okay, is he hidden? No, he's normal depth. He does be probably depth none the least, but he'll still get in. But okay, that'll be our draft. I feel like the first 2 picks were pretty good. Not having the third round pick definitely slowed it down, but I'm really happy about how this offseason went. We addressed the positions we needed to address. Heading into this season, we're at 87 overall team, 91 offense, and 84 defense. Like I said, the defense could use some work, as we all know, but I think we're honestly fine. So this is our lineup heading into the season. Offensive line also improved. We got Decker, Jenkins, got a new center. Right guard, we're obviously starting this guy. I don't know why they don't have him starting. That's weird. Penny Sewell and Sam Laporta. Offensive line is amazing right now. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown. We got Jahmyr Gibb, David Montgomery, Jared Goff. We got Jameson Williams, Isaac Tesla. So like I said, offense, I have no complaint. This should be the number 1 ranked offense in the NFL. No doubt in my mind. Defensively, we are a little worse. I agree. Overton ended up being a 76 overall. He'll be a great starter for the future. Got Jack Campbell, got Alex, Aiden Hutchinson. I'm glad they already paid him, so I don't have to deal with it. Brian Branch, Terrion Arnold, so without a third corner, so Rackenshaw is gonna have to be cornerback 3, or we could just start Pods at cornerback 3. He is the rookie, so sure, let me do that. We'll start D'Angelo Pods, and then Wingo. So we don't really have a defensive tackle 3. I'm glad we're not playing Liam McNeil at right edge anymore. But yeah, we'll do that. Obviously, there are some holes in this defense, like obvious one, defensive tackle and corner. But we'll obviously address those as time goes on. And then slot receiver is going to be Amon-Ra St. Brown. Slot cornerback is going to be Terrion Arnold. That's how we're running things then. I'm going to go and change the scheme. That's really all I'm going to go ahead and do right now. So I feel we're going to have a way better scheme at this point. So let me go ahead and fix this. So I'm going to run like vertical zone run. Is that probably our best thing that we can run? So like 76. Yeah, vertical zone, we're gonna run that. I'm gonna run a base 3-4 or something. See, I'm gonna run that. I'm just not gonna mess with the playbooks. I just want to go and have the best scheme that we can possibly run. So I like Dan Campbell's offensive defensive play. We're not gonna ruin that thing. And hopefully, after going 9-8, we can bounce back and officially be a playoff team in Detroit, and we can win a Super Bowl. Maybe that's the goal. All right, so at the end of the season, we did not win our division once again, but we did make the playoffs at 10-7, which is nice. So obviously, NFC North is really, really stacked. I'm gonna say that, but yeah, we made the playoffs at 10-7, so I can't really be mad. Whatever, we got a wild card spot though. Offensively, we finished off 10th, which isn't bad. Defensively, we were 11th, so we actually had a really good offense and really good defense. We just didn't win enough games to win our division. But Jared Goff had a really good season. Rushing, Jahmyr Gibbs had an even better season than last year. Obviously, got Sonic and Knuckles over here. Receiving, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 1,000 yards, 16 touchdowns. JMO, 820 yards, 3 touchdowns. Isaac Tesla, 600 yard, 5 touchdowns. Laporta wasn't really involved too much, which was disappointing. So maybe the offensive playbook does need to be changed. I don't know. I feel we could do so much better still. Aiden Hutchinson with 13 sacks. LT had an immediate impact with 11 sacks. So yeah, getting him boosted his defense a ton. 7.5 from Liam McNeil, 5 from Tyleek Williams, 3 from Derek Barnes. 3.5, 2.5 from Jack Campbell. Interceptions, we got 1 from Derek Barnes and basically 1 interception from everybody else. But yeah, we got the Carolina Panthers in the wild card round. It's time to see if we can go and take them down. All right, so like I said, we got the Carolina Panthers. So Bryce Young, I think we're still the better team. We're going to start off with the stop on defense, and we're going to go ahead and hopefully they don't blitz Jared Goff so he can solo perform, right? So fumble recovery by Brian Branch sitting out there. I'm going to get the touchdown. So the defense has been locked in, dude. We get another stop, I think. So we're going to, okay, another stop. Anderson, fumble recovery. They're fumbling all over the place right now. And just like that, okay, they put up points, but as long as we get a interception from Jack Campbell, and that should end this game off. We score. They can't score. We're going to get a stop. What a defensive game. We got to shout at our defense. Clap it up for our defense. We're going to the division round as we beat the Panthers 17-7. Did we have Daniel Jones? Is that what I just seen, bro? All right, now we're traveling to New York after being in Carolina, and we got the New York Giants. It's time to see if we can take them down. Jackson Dart, Cam Scatter, but you guys know that team at this point. We're going to get, 4th and 1 punt. Heading in the second quarter, we're going to put up a field goal. And we need to start scoring some touchdowns. Where's the offense at, bro? And they're going to go up 10-3. Not great. We tie the game back up? No. Okay, we'll have to hop in and tie the game back up myself, which is just honestly, really annoying. I really think we should be putting up more points against the New York Giants, but hey, man, the Giants, I feel like next year it could be really scary if they just stay healthy, man. But, things happen. So we're going to go ahead and hit. Okay, I really thought Isaac Tesla could have caught that, honestly. I really didn't thought he could have. You just hold on to the ball. But let me give this to Sonic. Let me run the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs, and let's see what I can get with him. And I see a wide open hole, and yeah, they're going to leave Jahmyr Gibbs way too much wiggle room. And just like that, we're going to get 1st and 10 up to the 35-yard line. That might be the way we run this thing. Just keep giving it to Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, obviously. I feel like they're, like I said, really, really good running back room they have. Really good offense they have in general. It's just, I don't know, man. Weird things be happening sometimes with this roster, but we're going to go and run it once again at Jahmyr Gibbs. And if we can, we can't get around him, but like I said, 1st and 10, keep moving those chains with Jahmyr Gibbs, and we can keep go ahead and doing this. So whenever lets me pick the play area, I'm going to run mess spot this time, and we'll see. Maybe Gibbs get open on this play. Maybe a Amon-Ra or JMO. Obviously, JMO's really fast, so we'll see. And nothing. Williams, well, I don't think he was going to be there. Okay, I'm cool with that. 1st and 10 once again. I don't want to. I'm going to run it this time inside that hole. Looks like it's going to be open. So as long as they block that guy right there, which they aren't, but I'm going to get around him, giving it to Montgomery this time. So 3rd and 5. We're probably going to head into the 2-minute warning here, which we could probably snap a play off. Which I'm going to catch them off guard. We're going to fake hike it. Then we're going to catch them off guard and spike it. And just like that, JMO, if he can come, oh my goodness, it was a bad throw. We have to go for it. If we kick this, it's not going to make any sense. Just giving the Giants the ball back. We don't even have the lead. So do we run this ball? Do we want to run this ball? I don't know. I think I kind of want to. If we lose, this would be completely my fault, but I'm going to run it and give him off a chance. And I'm going to get inside the 1st down. Thank goodness, 1st and 10. Okay. Glad I got that. Really scared I was going to choke at that point. Now we have to hurry up and score a touchdown probably. So I'm going to go and run this. We'll see what we can do. So Williams is going to be there. Can he break out of it? No. Okay. Jared Goff not having a good game until I hopped in, I'm guessing. But okay. I'm looking once again. I'm going to take a shot at the end zone here. I'm not going to allow it. I haven't really done that yet. Although we have to play smart here. If that's a good throw, which it is not. Oh my goodness, Jared Goff. Okay. We got to lock in on those throws. I'm not going to allow it to. So I'm going to run it once again. I really think we could, man. Even though they're pressing right now. And I'm looking at Amon-Ra St. Brown's matchup here. He's going to burn his man. And if he catches that, come down with it, he is. Amon-Ra St. Brown with the touchdown. And I'm going to hope my defense to get a stop. I'm not even going to go for 2 yet. Can my defense get a stop? Of course they can't, bro. We're going to lose 10-13. So should have went for 2, and I should have hopped in on defense. That might be my bad. But we're going to lose in the division round once again. No success for this Lions team in the playoffs, man. No success. What happened? I really got to see what happened. They kicked the field goal, so obviously got down to field goal range. It might have been probably easy for them. So, okay, passed the lead number for 14 yards. 10-yard rush from Cam Scatterbo, 5-yard rush from Cam Scatterbo, 5-yard penalty on the defense, and a 57-yard field goal. What a collapse on defense, bro. That's insane. All right, so like I said, going 10-7, just making it to the division round and not getting hit past the Giants is really disappointing. We can, 100% say that. But here's the season recap. You guys can see that if you want to. We have any retirements. I know there's some big free agents this year. I think Jameson Williams and Sam Laporta might both be free agents, although I'm not quite sure on that. But I'm pretty sure they are. But let me just head and see right now. Yeah, disappointing season, 100%. We got to work on the defense this offseason, though. And, okay, there's a couple guys that are leaving in free agency. Tyreek Hill, Joe Mixon's retiring. I don't know what's going on with Joe Mixon, bro. Feels like forever since the guy's played. And, yeah, Brian Branch is afraid. Do we have a negative? Yeah, I'm gonna lie. All these guys might be gone. I don't really know. I don't want to lose Brian Branch at all. The fact that he doesn't have that much interest in coming back scares me as well. Okay, thank goodness Arnold's a 5th-year option, but we have to figure out a way to free up some money. And if we can't, we might be saying goodbye to Brian Branch and Sam Laporta, bro. I mean, it might be franchise tag because we should have a franchise tag. It'll take us more into the negatives, right? So we could just do that instead. But is there a way we can free up any money? Hopefully, our players are obvious cut, not good players have to be cut, and that's exactly what's gonna happen, man. So I can't cut Penny Sewell. We can't. I mean, Liam McNeil might be the odd man out. Jared Goff, Derek Barnes, I guess we could save $8 million. There's not any obvious cuts, which is just so disappointing, bro. Jameson Williams already got extended, I believe, which is really good. We can always restructure some contracts. This is low-key kind of crazy. I mean, Derek Barnes is our Sam linebacker, star dev. I feel like he is kind of impactful at times. I'm gonna see if I can keep him in this restructure some contract, man. That might be what we have to do. So Jared Goff, he could save $19 million, so it's pretty obvious in my opinion. Hutchinson could save about $3 million. It isn't worth it. So, well, you can free up a lot of money by restructuring some contracts. So I think we might have to. So, like I said, it's really, really not the smartest thing to do. If we want to re-sign our guys, how much cap space do we have now? So $32.5 million. Obviously, most of this is going to go to Brian Branch. He's the main guy I want back. I feel we can replace tight end, though. These are the 2 guys I want back. And we're not going to be able to do anything in free agency, so we're going to have to offer Brian Branch the bag, which makes sense, obviously. If we lose him, he's getting franchise tag. Okay. Brian Branch's return. Sam Laporta might be the odd man out of this. If we somehow is there any way we could free up this a little bit more money? Josh Uche are going to let him go, but there's any way we can flip just a little bit more money so we can re-sign Derek Barnes might be the odd man. I think we have to cut 8 million. I wouldn't really do anything. That's like this thing. It wouldn't do anything really. So do we trade Taylor Decker away? I think we might have to do it. He's 33 years old. I think we might have to. I'm not gonna cut him. I don't want to lose him for nothing, but I think that's probably what's gonna have to happen, bro. I think I'm gonna structure another contract. So this would definitely screw us over for the future. But on Monra, one of you guys about to be restructured, man. I think it has to be Monra. I'm gonna say with 12 million. I want Sam Laporta back. Obviously, I don't want to trade or at least Taylor Decker for nothing. What if we let What if we let a Monra walk and I mean, what if we let Laporta walk and trade and he doesn't re-sign with us? So hopefully, this accepts this contract. Do you want to? He does. So we get our quarterbacks. Oh, we don't have no money to make any sign, no money to make any trades, but it is how we are right now, honestly, and it sucks because the Lions are a very expensive team. Eventually, they're gonna have to let one of these guys go. But in this scenario, we're gonna free basically a lot of money to just bring everybody back. Hopefully, some dev trades increase so we can obviously don't have to make that many moves. So, offensively isn't the problem. Offensively, we're great. I don't know why I still want to bench. Rattler agility makes no sense. I'm going to start him. Offensive line, I have no issues. I've never seen a superstar X Factor offensive line before, but that's just the way we are. It's how good Penny Sewell really is. Laporta were able to bring him back. No problem in this offense. Not what I'm concerned about. Screw the offense, basically. So defensively, re-signing Branch, getting back Hutchinson, or yeah, they already brought back Hutchinson. Kirby Joseph. Last of the defense, I mean, LT, Jack Campbell, Alex will probably start next year. We need a cornerback 3, Pods is pretty good. I want somebody better. So cornerback 3 and defensive tackle. We're not gonna have the money for this. Like, I'll see what I'm missing out on. Sure. Quinton Williams. I mean, now that I'm looking at this, I'm not really too mad. There isn't really that many good free agents. Sure, Christian Wilkins would have been nice. I will agree. Christian Wilkins would have been cool. But I'm not missing out on anything crazy. So I guess I'm really not too mad about it. I'm going to head into the draft with obviously aspiration to getting a cornerback and getting some defensive tackle. Hope Kenny Clark also would have been nice. But cornerback and defensive tackle are the two things I want in the draft. We'll skip immediately to the draft. We have the 26th pick in the NFL draft. So I said cornerback, defensive tackle are our two biggest needs. The Lions have all their picks in this year, right? 2027, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they do, right? First, second, third, yeah, they have all their picks this year. So I have to worry about not drafting the third round or second round or anything like that. Okay. So what do we got? So we got like quarterbacks. We don't need anything on the offense, my opinion. And so far as the needs I want are just not here, man, which is such disappointment. But we can see. So cornerback, we got like OJ. I know OJ is pretty good, so we can low-key draft him. In round 1, though, I don't know. We might have to, though. Defensive tackle. Yeah, I'm probably going to take defensive tackle, though. So LJ McCray is going to have to be the pick here, or Damon. I mean, we'll go and look at all these guys. So LJ, B block shedding, B finesse, C to F power move, C tackle. Okay, solid, I guess. Let me look at these two guys and we'll make our decision. So A block shedding, A to C finesse move, A power moves, and D tackle. He looks a little better. Okay. Let me look at this guy. Not Brett. I remember Brett, man. He's not good. Williams. Okay, Williams looks good. B block hitting A, and B. We can probably take Williams here. His grades were really good. So I'm gonna go Williams. I don't know if he's gonna be the best one here. Oh, he was right, number 34, draft not 26. That's why you scout every single player before you make your decision like that. He was the best defensive tackle I should taken. So I'll remember that for next video as well, just to give me defensive tackle. Okay, good pick. Cornerback, OJ went to a couple picks before us, and the cornerback I was looking at McLean too. Oh, okay, that sucks a ton. We don't have the money to trade for a cornerback, so Kobe Black. We got Jay Crawford. That's really disappointing. I really wanted one of those guys. He just had to go one pick before me, dude. The two cornerbacks I wanted. Okay. Can't really complain about it, though. Kobe Black, let me look at him. So he does not look good. He's not gonna be my pick. I'm gonna say that. Jay Crawford. Man, like I said, really one of those two guys. At least one of those two guys. Aaron Scott Jr. I mean, looks okay. He might be the better one here. So Aaron Scott might be the pick here. Let me look at Xavier Mincy, CB, CB. So Xavier and maybe, Aaron Scott, and then Sheldon Connors don't look that good either. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take Aaron Scott Jr. with this pick. We'll see how good he is. He's going to be ranked number 91, draft at 51. He is hidden depths. We could start at cornerback 3 next year. So, I forgot about the third round. That's my bad. Oh, well, we can live with it. I'll see you guys in the lineup heading into year number 3. All right, so your team overall heading into the season, the 88 overall team, 89 offense, 85 defense. I'm not gonna lie, if we don't make the playoffs this year, or not anything like that, if we don't win the Super Bowl this year, I have no clue what we're gonna do next year because we're right now salary cap hell. I'm not gonna lie with you, but we're not gonna think like that, man. So offensively, we're looking pretty good. I'm gonna start Ratledge, dude. Don't know why they keep doing that. Amon-Ra, Gibbs, you guys know the offense at this point. They drafted me. Oh man, they drafted me Cook. The second, Jonte. Yeah, Jonte Cook the second. So do we play him over Isaac Tesla? Maybe they drafted me another weapon on, which I didn't need. I'm guessing now it's our third round pick. So yeah, we could have drafted somebody better on my third round pick, but it's cool. Defensively, Wellington, I think is 79 overall. What a pick in the first round. Defensive tackle is really hard to draft sometimes. We just got that, just like that. Where's our cornerback? So Scott, I'm gonna play him at cornerback right away. I like starting hidden dev guys. They actually have potential, something that we can look forward to for them. So we'll start those two guys. I'm not really too concerned, like I said, about the offense. Just the defense, in my opinion, is what I'm really concerned about. But it was solid last year. Once again, Amon-Ra slot receiver, and then Teron Arnold be a slot cornerback once again. I do want to change the offensive playbook though, because I know that's something pretty weird. I don't know, it's just really weird. So, do we change the scheme again, or is the scheme going to be the same? So I'm going to run the same thing. The same thing. I am going to change the offensive playbook to the Bengals playbook. I think this would be the perfect. So either Bengals or Giants. I'm going to run the Cincinnati Bengals playbook. The Bengals playbook gets everybody involved, and I absolutely love that. So I'm going to run the Bengals playbook. And then, like I said, I wish this wasn't the case, especially for a talented team like the Lions to have to do this. But I want to be elite. I think we can be so much better than how we are right now. I'll see you guys in the playoffs, and hopefully we can win our division and get the first round bye and potentially win the Super Bowl. Lots to ask, but I think we can do it. We finished off 11-6. So, do we win our division? No, we didn't win our division this time. So, I guess we'll have to look at our record at this point. So, Jared Goff. Okay, offense was ranked number one, which is obviously expected. Defense was 29th, man. Okay, so when one thing is good, the other thing is bad, I guess. Like Jared Goff had an incredible season under Cincinnati's playbook, so we can't really be mad at that. His production went down in this playbook, which makes sense, I guess. Receiving was amazing though. Amon-Ra St. Brown finally got the season he deserved, as well as JMO and Isaac Tesla Laporta. So like I said, everybody gets involved in this offense. Can't really complain about that. Defensively, we sacked by about 13 out of Hutchinson, 9 from Liam McNeil, my bad. 8.5 from LT, 8 from Tyleik Williams. Interceptions, we had 3 from Jack Campbell, 2 from Arnold, 1 from Alex, 1 from Branch, 1 from Joseph, 1 from Aaron Scott Jr. By the way, how many sacks did our rookie defensive tackle have? Did he get involved at all? Well, looks like he didn't really get involved that much, so I don't see him on here. I'm just not looking at him. No, I don't see him on here. That's disappointing. Just didn't get involved. Okay. Well, in the wild card round, we got the Los Angeles Rams. We'll see if we can take them down. And I'm guessing Stafford isn't even under center anymore for this team. All right, so like I said, we're traveling to SoFi Stadium to play the Los Angeles Rams. Please just lock in, Detroit Lions. I know you guys are better than what I've seen so far in the simulation. We're gonna get a touchdown, start things off. They're gonna get a field goal in response. Okay, 7-6, and we're gonna get a stop on defense. We're not gonna do anything with it. They get an interception. So, bro, what is happening? Like seriously, we put up a touchdown. We disappeared. There we go. 14-9. Stop on defense. 21-9. There we go, man. Run away with this freaking football game. So we're gonna beat the Los Angeles Rams 21-9, and just like that, we're going to the division round of the NFC playoffs. Oh, yeah, and by the way, the latest Los Angeles Rams have Fernando Mendoza under center for them. All right, we now got the Philadelphia Eagles. We're in Detroit this time, as you can see. I know they got a pretty cool intro, but I don't know how you allow a touchdown that fast, but oh well. We're gonna tie the game up at least. They're gonna go up 10-7. You respond with something. Nope. We get a stop though. We're gonna get a touchdown right before half. So solid game so far, both teams, honestly. We're gonna go up 21-13. We're gonna get a stop, and we're gonna go ahead and go up 28-13. And this game is probably over now. So yeah, great game from us. We're gonna beat the Eagles. We're gonna win 28-13. And we're going to the NFC Championship. We take down Hurts, Saquon, whatever. We beat the Eagles. We're going to the NFC Championship. All right, in the game to go to the Super Bowl, we can possibly get our revenge, I believe. So, on the New York Giants. So, yeah, obviously we lost early last year. We're going to start off with a 7-0 start, so you love that. Stop on defense, and do we fumble or they fumble? I don't know, but Jackson Dart got sacked. Okay, Ivan Pace has picked us off, so that's not great. We're going to go up 10-7, though. A couple of turnovers happened in this game. I'm aware of that. We're going to go up 13-7. We need to score on this drive, which we do. Get a field goal. That's huge. Okay, so about 44 seconds left. This game should be over, honestly. So once I can recover, I will hop and just run the ball, though, honestly, because I don't want to give any chances. Like if we fumble the ball right here, it's completely would be my fault. But they have 3 timeouts. They can 100% get this ball back. I'm not gonna lie. So as long as we get first downs, yeah, they're gonna call timeouts, which makes sense, obviously, because they could potentially get this ball back if we don't get the first down. So I want to lock up a first down here. So once again, I'm gonna go and run this. I'm gonna make sure. So okay, solid block. It's a gain of none for Montgomery. Do we pass the ball? Pass the ball? Or do we run the ball? Um, I mean, I don't want to risk it being incomplete, so I'm just gonna go out and pass, or run the ball. I would say if I can freaking speak, but okay, we're gonna run this thing in, and Montgomery isn't gonna get us anywhere. Okay, 4th and 7, and what happened has exactly happened. If we kick a field goal, how far would a field goal be? Honest, I want to see 65 yards. Could I nail this? Maybe. I'm not gonna lie, maybe. I'm out. Do we try it or us punt it? Yeah, I'm not trying that. Never mind. I'm calling it. I'm not trying that. Dan Campbell. Oh, yeah, I was pretty dumb, but I'm punting the ball. Okay, just like that. I might just sold my team. But it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and punt this ball away. They have no timeouts left. We have 2 timeouts, so we're obviously in control here. So would have loved to put a backspin on that. Maybe I should have. Man, I wasn't going to do it because I thought wouldn't be that far of a punt. But I'm going to hop it on defense. I'm going to see if my defense can go ahead and get a stop. So that's what I'm going to do. If we allow them to get in field goal range in 26 seconds without any way of stopping the clock, we're going to be cooked, man. So let's just okay. They can scramble all they want. It's gonna be a sack. So yeah, it's gonna be a sack. They now have to go ahead. A little bit of weird tear report there from Liam McNeil, but he has got the sack too, so you love that. So as long as we stay in, like I said, they're gonna have to run her up offense. They can't even spike the ball really, so they're gonna throw it out. And now they have 6 seconds left. Field goal range, the 40-yard target line. Daniel Carlson as their kicker. Well, I don't think that's gonna stick around because we can just run prevent defense because all I needed was get a field goal range, and they don't have, and they can't even do that. So as long as we go ahead and play prevent defense, there's no way they can even get down the field like that. So yeah, this game is over. No seconds left on the clock. Let's just swat this away. Yeah, give me okay. Just like that, we're gonna win the game 14-10. Solid clock management. I'll definitely say that. Them having no timeout will definitely ruin their chances of winning this game. But we get our revenge on the freaking Giants, man. We are going to the Super Bowl. All right, and just like that, we are in the Super Bowl, and as you can see from the background there, we got the Las Vegas Raiders. So a team I didn't expect to see. Obviously, their team is really bad right now. Dylan Smith did not help them out at all. Like really not at all. So okay, so we got the Las Vegas Raiders. I mean, we'll see. I think we can win this game. Don't really know who their quarterback is now, but we're going to start off with the stop on defense. We're going to go up 7-0. They're going to respond with a touchdown. Okay. We are going to go out and get an interception from Jack Campbell, 4-yard return. We're going to score a touchdown off that before half, and then they are going to respond with a touchdown, 14-14, and then we're going to get a field goal, and we're going to get a stop on defense, and just like that, they're going to tie the game 77. Okay. Perfect time for me to come in this game and get us a field goal range and win this game. So just like that, the Raiders have a couple stars on defense, as you can see. I know Max Crosby's one of them. I don't really know who the rest are there, but goodness, the offensive line got my way. Okay, we're actually gonna get a positive gain out of that. Dude, I don't know why I ran the ball. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we need to. That was wasted timeout, bro. Okay, Amon-Ra, the safety is probably gonna pick up on that. Yeah, he is. Okay. Oh, Laporta's amazing route there. Okay, we're gonna go past the him. It's that one field goal range at 35-yard line. So now we could pass the ball. We could also run the ball. I think I will pass this. I want to get a little bit closer because am I gonna nail this? I don't know. I want to get a little. I don't even know what my kicker is, low key. So I'm gonna hit square. So as long as we go ahead. Oh yeah, I see. Oh, I was gonna break out of it. Okay. As long as he stayed in bounds, I'm cool. And let's have them waste the rest of their timeouts. Now I'll run the ball 2nd and 3. I think we have to run it now. So 2nd and 3. They have 2 timeouts left. So let me run this in. And then just like that, we're going to go ahead and they're going to call our second timeout. Means they're going to run it one more time. I'm going to run a jet sweep and switch it up here. But yeah, one more timeout. And then we drain out this clock. And just like that, this game is over. So I'm going to jet sweep this to a Monroe St. Brown. And they were 100% expecting that. Okay. Lost to like 4. So that's cool. So they stopped the clock on a loss, which is good for them. But as long as we keep running this clock out and we keep draining it, and then after this run, we should be good in our range to kick the field goal. So we're actually going to get some room. We're even closer than I wanted to. Okay, so it's like that. We're going to go ahead and call timeout with like 5 seconds left. That shouldn't be enough time for them, honestly. So, yeah, 5 seconds left. I'll call a timeout. And then we can kick this field goal and win this game and get a Super Bowl for the Detroit Lions. They've been looking for this for a really long time. So, about 5 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and call my timeout. So, 5 seconds left. That should not be enough time for Ray to do anything. So, all right, let's kick this field goal and let's win this Super Bowl. So, just like that. I'm going to kick it, going to time this right, and just like that, we have won the Super Bowl. I have 2 seconds left, but that is not enough time. Trust me when I say this. And just like that, we won the Super Bowl, and I believe that's the Lions' first one in their franchise history. So we get it done. Jared Goff gets it done, and just like that, we won our first Super Bowl. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was definitely a tough one, with the salary cap things, but we ended up working our way around that. I'm glad we won this year, because if we win another year, it'd probably be over for everybody. But great video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.